mouth will be wide open.
Me.
Andrew Dice Clay.
I don't care, but I'm just saying.
You can film Sam filming you. See, now they're filming each other.
They're filming each other. That's cute.
Yeah, I just like getting a little bit.
Aren't we supposed to like? Aren't we supposed to fight?
In a minute.
We were all friends back in the day, and then something happened that, to this day,
it really makes it sound like a long time ago.
well, dude, I haven't seen you in 4 years, easily, maybe longer.
Yeah, but back in the day sounds
Back
like
in the
you're
day.
110.
Back in the days, a long
It's
time.
like the 80s.
Like
back
the old
in the
mustache
day.
Pete's back in the day.
Well, when you go from
No, I know.
being close and having phone conversations every day to
To nothing.
to nothing.
You know, the one thing I do want to bring up that we spoke about was something that was said on Howard's show, but it was not about you, and it wasn't
The only-
something. No, it wasn't something. It's nothing. It's not like where I ever go.
You know, I take my shots. You obviously take your shots, and in a way, I understand the overall picture in the game. Like when some of the stuff Howard says, I was like, well, of course he's going to say that type of stuff because we say the same shit to him, right?
No, but this is. Let me just
But
say this.
the whole
what-
dead dad stuff is like
But that's
completely unacceptable, and a lot of people felt like you were involved.
No,
with that
that's
when
not my
Howard was
thing.
saying some crazy shit about.
You know what? Number one, if I did say
My
it,
dead dad.
if I did say it, I would. I'd probably sit here and apologize that I was crazy and at the moment said.
A lot of
but
people
that's just.
perceived that you were like right in there with that whole material.
No,
I'm just
I was
telling you what they
angry
said.
because I know what I was yelling about on that show about you, but that's not where I go. It's not where I ever go, and it's just not. It's just not who I am.
Then what happened?
No, what? All right, this is what happened when we really got to back up. I got mad, and Kenny will remember. We were all there when I did the garden in 2000, and I brought my kid up. See, that's where I do draw the line.
Right.
When somebody that I feel I'm friends with fucks around with me in front of my kid and makes him feel the way he did that day on the radio over the whole little man cow thing that went on. And I was trying to cut it off at the moment because I saw the look in his face. He was all excited about coming up to meet O&A.
Right.
And he's sitting there, he's got the headphones on, it's all fun and games. And both of you guys started in about something man cow said. And I'm thinking, number one, nobody even knows him in New York. Like, where are we even going? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He went on TV, like on the news, and said he's bringing me up at the garden. But you guys didn't end it, and I kept trying to end it. I even kept looking at Kenny like, I want them to end this.
Right.
It's also not the kind, on regular suburban radio, you can't, you can't say things like, end this fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was trying to do it, and you stayed on it. And he felt really bad about it, and he was really young at the time, and even when we left the studio, he was asking me in his own way, like, what was that all about? I thought you guys are friends.
Right.
And it's really hard to explain it to, a 10-year-old at the time, 11-year-old, like what was going on. And then, Kenny called Man Cow, told him don't come to the show, which Max also knew that, Kenny was friends with Man Cow. Like, he doesn't get that stuff, especially at that age. I just wanted him to have a good experience.
That would have been one conversation. You tell me what went on, and you would have made that good.
I was angry then. Kenny knew it, whoever was with me.
But then we could have
And if you
discussed it on the
remember-
radio
no,
when we got back on.
We discussed it the day after it happened. I came up before the garden, and you guys were alone. There were no guests on that day, and you were going on, and I know you were all friends, but, you got to vouch for it when you waited in the limo. I said I wanted to go up alone.
It's just weird that you wouldn't pick up the phone and discuss this.
And the only reason...
Because when Jimmy said the Max thing, I'm like, the Max thing? That was...
Yeah.
We had so many great times after the Max thing. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. I came up here, I told you that day how it was, and to be quite honest...
I thought we were over it then. If you...
we weren't over it because you didn't fight me on it. And that I was angry about. I would have rather had the fight that day. Yeah, I carried it around, and at a certain time, whenever it was, I don't even know if you were off the air yet. If you were off the air, great. What do I care?
When we went to Gold's Gym in L.A. and we were doing 30
Yeah,
pound
that's
curls.
right. I remember working out with you.
We could've-
It's not that I didn't like you. I was angry about something.
What about the picture me and you after the guard show, just me and you in the empty garden?
Yeah,
having
how
a
great is
moment.
that? It's a beautiful picture.
But as we're having that moment, you're mad at me because of this.
No,
Max
but I
thing.
wasn't mad at that moment.
You had to wait to be mad. I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't
that was
get-
an incredible night.
All I wanted for the last few years was a reason why you were mad at me, and you
Well,
never
I'm
would
telling
get
you
it.
the reason.
And
How
I-
it came out.
And you
is
know
how
what?
it came out.
I never left messages, but I did call cell phone numbers I had for you.
I got nothing from
No,
you.
I did not leave messages because
Oh,
I
okay.
was like, well, if he picks up the phone, I'm gonna ask him like, at least tell me why. That's
And
all.
I would have.
All right, but you do know that we ran into.
No, I know
into
we
each
hung
other
out.
not a lot, but a couple times.
Yeah,
at the
you came
comedy
out to
store.
the comedy store. We went to
You
the
were
gym.
excited to honestly. You were excited to see me. We did a
Yeah,
whole
I
day
was.
together. We went to the supermarket together.
Went
we did
to
a
the
little
gym.
shopping as you were in your silly outfit.
You couple of
Wait.
faggots.
I see it as a lot of opportunities there to like discuss this Max thing.
All right, so we're discussing it.
Years later,
Yeah, well, I was
don't
going through something
I
myself.
don't even know you anymore.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but you do. That doesn't go. I didn't see Norton for a few years. We just started talking. That's
He's
what
the
happened.
same creep he always was.
Everyone's phones are going off.
Yeah, but you didn't see mine.
Huh? What's yours? Of course, you're the best phone. You're
That's not about the best.
The ring.
I call it Commando,
Wow. Ooh.
the underwater phone.
Underwater phone, so you can call people from underwater.
This is Dylan now.
I'm underwater.
I'm a 13-year-old.
I
Everybody
can't-
tells you what to
I
have.
live in LA. It's very
No.
dry out there for the most
No,
part.
not with the ocean.
Well, you're far from the ocean.
See?
No.
I'm
No,
talking about
everybody
you
says
calls
what they have on
underwater.
their phone.
And
This
the
goes
ocean's cold.
800 feet under the water.
800 feet.
Yeah, let's say you're having a problem with somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
You dive into the ocean, you call the police, you know what I mean? And you
By a
wait.
shark.
They
Wait.
can't get you because you're underwater, but your phone still works.
Well,
It
why
is
get in a
brilliant.
fight with a guy? You're going to fuck up your clothes. You're going to fuck everything up. So
Right.
you wait.
So you jump in, you call the police. He's there alone because you're underwater.
And he's looking for you and you got the phone.
Calling the cops. show
Yeah,
up,
who
look
cares
for you.
about music? There's a radio in a car. I don't care if it downloads music. It's Commando.
I'm under here now.
To be continued.
To be
I'm glad I
continued.
came up, really.
All right.
You know?
Glad you did too.
No
Absolutely.
animosity from this side of the
I-
table.
I respect the fact that he came up today. Absolutely, man. And you guys have a good taping tomorrow and Thursday.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be great. And I'm very tired. I kind of have to shit.